In order to study the chemistry of a rock, we must first break open the rock to the unexposed, unaltered center of the rock. Each sample comes with a label in which we find all the important information about where the rock came from. Sometimes the sample labels are a little torn up, but having that information means that we know where the rock came from, so then we can translate that information into interesting interpretations about when that rock formed. This information that was on the label needs to be transferred to a vial in which we will put the sample when it's all prepared. In order to get the sample from our rock, we first break it with a hammer. We check the interior under a microscope to make sure that the rock we're looking at is what we think it is. We use our hammer to break our rock into a bunch of very small pieces. It doesn't take a lot for our analysis. We put it in the mortar and pestle, get that hammer out of there, and begin to grind it up. Grinding a rock to a fine powder means that we have access to the interior of the rock, the most unaltered piece of rock, from which we can extract the most original chemistry for our analyses. And there it is, all ground up. We use weighing paper to make some tools to get our sample out of the mortar and pestle. Make a little triangle as a dish to drop it into, and make a spatula by folding a piece of paper into a little rectangle. We use the spatula to scrape the powdered rock off of the pestle, and then also we use it to scrape the bottom of the mortar so that we can put that powder onto our piece of weighing paper and then into a vial. Once we've scraped it all loose, we can then carefully dump it onto our piece of weighing paper. Again, it's not a whole lot of sample, just a little pile of dust really, and we very carefully transfer that into the vial that we labeled earlier, and now we have powdered rock from a site that we know where it came from, and we can go from there.